Hi folks, Pastor Forrest here coming to you from my home. It's been a weird week because I've been out of town for a couple of days taking a brief little vacation, but I'm now back at work. This coming Sunday, we're going to continue looking at the book of Genesis. We'll be doing that for another couple of weeks. Other than that, y'all, this is the time of year we just don't have a whole lot going on. I know the youth have a pool party this coming Sunday evening. You can check our website for more details about that. We have Camp Zephyr coming up in July. And it's summer. It's the long, slow time of year. I do want to just I know people are probably wondering sort of what the church's status is as far as the Global Methodist Church and the United Methodist Church. Obviously, we were not voted out of the United Methodist Church at the annual conference because the conference has decided to name us in a lawsuit. I don't have many more updates on how that's going just yet. I should hear in the next couple of weeks. We're expecting some, nothing major or earth-shattering, but just some small clerical updates. But as far as our status goes, Asbury, we are a global Methodist church. We're out of the United Methodist Church. The UMC may not recognize that, but that doesn't matter. We're out. So we are a global Methodist congregation. So that's it. I'll give you guys updates on what happens with the lawsuit as I get them. Strictly speaking, I guess technically we're not in a lawsuit. We have been named in a petition. We haven't been served yet. That's likely to change in the next few weeks, but I will update you all as that goes. But at the moment, we have not been served, so technically we're not in a lawsuit. We've just been named in a petition. And that does not affect my position. That doesn't affect Trudy's position. Many of you actually will have seen on Facebook that on August the 5th, there's going to be an ordination service at First Methodist in Temple, Texas. And we are expecting that Trudy will be ordained there. I don't think I've gotten final confirmation of that yet. But Trudy, you may not realize this. Trudy is a licensed local pastor, which in the United Methodist Church is different from being ordained as an elder, which is what I am. And it's different because the educational requirements are different. The pathway to get there is shorter and faster. It was originally conceived of just sort of a way to make it easier and quicker to get pastors into a pastoral role. And it was kind of usually, I think, originally meant to be used mainly in like smaller rural churches when they needed a pastor and didn't necessarily have an ordained elder to get there. But it was a way for people to get into pastoral ministry without going to seminary, without spending the money on a master's degree. And the reality is, licensed local pastors have always been treated as like second-class pastors. That's just how it has played out. In the United Methodist Church, licensed local pastors don't have all the same rights and privileges as ordained elders. And in my experience, most of our licensed local pastors are far better than most of our ordained pastors. They're better pastors, they're better preachers, they're better theologians, they know their stuff better. Trudy's a prime example. In the Global Methodist Church, there are no licensed local pastors. They're taking all of these licensed local pastors and doing what should have been done a long time ago, and they're ordaining them. They're acknowledging the reality that these folks have been called by God into ordained ministry. Let's just ordain them. So Trudy's going to be, in all likelihood, ordained on August the 5th. That service will be at 10 a.m. at First Methodist in Temple. You all are welcome to be there in person, but I know that's a long way to go. The service will also be live streamed. So mark your calendars for August the 5th. If that changes, if they're going to ordain Trudy on a different date, I will let you know. But for now, I have every reason to think that Trudy will be ordained on August the 5th. Let's turn out in support for all of our favorite pastor. I know she's your favorite. She's mine too. Let's support Trudy on August the 5th. If you watch it online, I'm sure that's how most of you are going to do, because Temple is a long way to go. But hey, if you want to make the drive, make the drive. That's all for today, folks. I'll see you on Sunday.